Hi y'all, it's Kelly, and I just wanted to add a quick clip. Hopefully it'll be quick. But I wanted to show you how a better view of how to thread the sewing machine that I have, which is a Kenmore 10, which is very, very old. I got it for, I think it was like my 19th or 20th birthday, so it's quite a few years old. And I know the newer ones are awesome. And I don't know if they are much different, but I'm going to kind of give you the basics on this one. I don't know if it'll help you or not, but let me show you what I do. This is like I said, Kenmore 10, and let me kind of give you kind of a little like tour of this. First of all, it comes with, which I know I'm sure new ones do too, is a foot pedal, and this is what you use to adjust your speed of your stitches. So it comes with, of course, the cord. I'm sorry. And on the cord, about halfway down the cord, is the part that you plug into your machine. Okay? And that plugs into the back here. Okay? And then the end of the cord is your plug for your electrical outlet. So let's plug that in. Okay? Now I'm going to put the foot pedal on the floor. Okay. Now let me go over a few things with you on this. Let's see. Starting at the top. Oops, let me fix this so you can. I want to make sure it's in the seam. At the top, over here to the side, there is a hand wheel, and this is how you can manually move the needle up and down. So that's what that is. Up here, you have 3 posts. One. Oops, I'm sorry. Okay. 1, 2. And then you have a shorter one, and then this little round wheel. What this is for is to, if you're needing to put thread on a bobbin, okay, you're going to place. Let me kind of go through that just real quickly. So let's say you have an empty bobbin, and you are wanting to take some thread of the same color off of the spool to put on the bobbin, because you're going to need thread on both things. What you do is you take your bobbin and you take start of your thread, and what you'll do is go from the inside out. You stick it in one of these wheels, okay, and then you hold it, and then what I do is I just start winding it around a little bit, whoops, to get it started. And okay, and then what you'll put it on this short post, okay, so put it on there, and then you're going to push it towards that wheel, and that wheel is what's going to turn the bobbin and pull it off of your thread on your spool. So then what you're going to do, whoops, is you're going to put your spool on this post, okay? And so when you, at this point you can use your foot pedal to do this, but what you'll do is you'll hold this string, and when you start the foot pedal, it is going to start pulling the bobbin around and around, pulling thread off of the spool. And then once you feel like you have enough on your bobbin, you'll stop it and cut it off, okay? And then you will take those things off of here, because that's only what that is used for, okay? Then this post is where you're going to have your thread when you're sewing, okay? And as far as these dials and things here, this is going to be for the type of stitch that you want, and this rotary dial right here is what changes that. And then this number down here is the width of the stitch, okay? And this here is going to be the length of your stitch. Okay, this button here is if you're wanting to reverse the stitch. Let's see, reverse the stitch, you just hold that down while you're reverse, and then you just normally sew and it'll go in reverse. And this button here is for the light over here, and you can open this, and that's where the bulb will be, and that's where you would change that when it's time. Okay. All right, now to thread this sewing machine, let me do this so you get a full picture. Okay, what you're going to do is, like I said, this is the post that you're going to use for your thread while you're sewing, and you'll put that on there, and then you'll take your thread, and there is I'm going to get a little closer. Okay, there's a little round disc up here, and what you're going to do is you're going to go around that, okay, then there's like a little hook here, and you'll run it through that, so that's holding it, and then this here is for your tension of your thread, and so I usually keep it on like 3. And then on that, back behind that dial, you have like 2 discs. Let's see if you can see that. 2 discs, and that thread is going to go in between those 2 discs and come back up and catch, and there's like a wire loop right here. You pull it past that and it'll catch it. Okay. Then, sorry. Let's see, you want to make sure this is up. Okay, and then there's another there's another like hook right here, and you will put it in that, and then you'll thread there's like a little hole on the side of this, and you'll thread it through there. Okay, and then you'll hook it back through this hook again. Okay, all right, and then there's another little hook right here, and you'll catch it on that one. And then there's a little eyelet. Let me see if I can get you closer to the needle. Bear with me. I had you sitting in a vase. Okay. Okay, now the needle, you take the thread, and there is, let's see if I can get that better. Okay, there's like a little eyelet right here. Whoops, I'm sorry, right there, and you will catch it in on that. Kind of go back. Whoop. Sorry about that. There's a little eyelet back here, and you will catch it on that, and it'll hook into one of the little eyelets, and then you will thread the needle from front to back, because the hole will be right there. This little right here it's a screw, and if you loosen it, you can you'll be able to change out your needle and then tighten it again once you get their new needle in. So let me thread that. Bear with me. I hope I'm not making anybody nauseous or dizzy. Okay, now, sorry. Okay, now I'm going to thread that needle. Okay, and you go from, oh, let me show you something on the back. Here is a lever, and this will make the foot go up and down. Okay, so we'll put that down so we can get to that needle better. Okay. All right. Okay, and we thread that. Okay, now what you want to do is you'll want to pull that lever, that foot up, and you will run the thread in between the two pieces on the foot. Okay, and let that lay in the back. Then what you'll do to get to the bob. Oh, I'm sorry. Then what you'll do to get to the bobbin is you will take this arm piece off, okay? And there will be a little door here, and that's your bobbin casing. And it looks like this. Okay. All right, and what you do is you take your bobbin and you slide it in here. Whoop, I'm sorry. You'll slide it in here. Okay. And then you will run the string over to this little notched area and pull it over so it catches into this empty space right here, or that hole, and then you'll let it drape over the front. Then you'll take the little, sorry I keep going out of frame, you'll take this little lever or this little handle and put it back in. Okay. All right, now we're going to want to pull the bobbin string up here. So what you do is you go ahead and grab and kind of have some tension on your string from up here from your spool, and take your hand wheel, and you're going to drop that needle, turn it until you drop that needle down into the bobbin and kind of hold some tension on this string. And what it'll do, it's going to catch that bobbin string. Okay. Whoops. Let me do it again because it didn't catch it. Okay. All right. We got it. And then you take something, you take a pair of scissors. You'll see the bobbin thread is like looped under there. What I do is I just take something and pull it through. And then I just pull a little bit so I have, you know, plenty of thread out here, because if you don't, when you start sewing, you're going to lose your bobbin thread. So then you just place it back there, close that up, put your arm back on, and you're ready to sew. All right, there is that. So I will get back to the rest of the video with Lexi. Thank you.